machine, Summernats 30, grand champion is entrant number 1791, Mark Williams, and
G'day, it's Telfo. We're at Street Machine Summernats 30 and we're with our 2017 Street Machine Summernats Grand Champion, Mark Happy Williams. G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. How you going?
I'm alright. Now, we know, most people around the country know you as the bloke behind the steel bumper car cruisers, which is a big deal in Western Australia. Kind of got people bringing out old cars back out onto the street in West Oz. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, I was trying to get all the camaraderie of all the old cars to come out because we hadn't seen them for a while. So we just tried to coach them out and get all the camaraderie back and go and have a beer and chat with the guys and help each other out again.
Now, it's a really cool scene over there. Now, there's a bit of a story to this car. Obviously, this car's been, I saw this car in the build probably 3 years ago at your joint. How long has it been coming?
From this build, yeah, about 9 years now. So it's a long time coming, but I owned the car for about 13 years. Used to drive it down gravel roads every day to work, and it's changed a tiny bit.
We should say you haven't been bludging all those 9 years. You have built some other cars, cool HR panel van, run all the cruise stuff, so don't worry, folks, he's not a bludger.
No. It's a lot of saving was in there.
Well, let's talk briefly about that. Obviously, it's a HQ1 tonner. There's a lot of horsepower on the bonnet. Just very briefly, what have we got under there? Not the rods and pistons, but just the basics.
Basics, start little M, Brodix heads, F2 Pro Charger, 406. It's got capabilities of a lot. We're running a street tune at the moment. It's still not tuned correctly. We had a few issues and burned a fuse box 2 nights before we came and thought we wouldn't actually make it. So we pitched in and really got things going, and we've got it there. It's not even touching. We haven't even hit secondaries yet. We've got about 560 at the tyres, so it's only just tickling the surface.
It's one of the tougher Grand Champions. We're talking Pro Charge small block, water air, intercooler. Very trick set up with your tray here, and everything's hidden under the tray. It's a very neat car, lots of tricks. Now, the other story to this car, we've got different plates on the back than on the front. We've got my dad plates in the back. Your dad unfortunately passed away on Friday, the Friday of Summernats, which is terrible, but he wanted you to come and wanted you to get the car, and he'd obviously be very proud.
Yeah, he did. It was a real tough moment, tough it was. Leaving Perth, knowing that was going to be the last time I'll ever speak to my dad. Yeah. And he pushed me and helped me through the build. To walk out of that room, mate, it was the toughest thing I'll ever have to do, and I'm sure he was up there and telling me to drive it properly and go out there and do your best, and I'm sure he's smiling down, mate. He has to be. He has to be here with me.
I reckon, well, you slotted in, made the top 60, won Best Pro Street, yep, which is pretty cool. And then today, you went in the run for the Grand Champion, which means you got to take it out and show that these cars can be driven. So we're talking heads up, go to O, slalom, to see that they brake, stop, don't stall, do all the right things. So how did you go in the driving events? Obviously pretty good.
Yeah, starting outside the top 20. Yeah, it was going to be a tough one. I knew I had to pretty much come first and second in both, or first, minimum, second in the second event. Had to really push hard, so I had to drive the pants off it to get there, and come first in one and second in the other, and just pipped it, mate. Absolutely wrapped.
Awesome. And you did a fair old skid on the burnout pad afterwards too. I think that was pretty impressive.
It was the first skid it's ever done with these tyres on it, so we're going to go hit motivation, and I'm going to go and smash these tyres to bits.
It's an awesome car, it's an awesome story. Anybody you want to thank along the way?
There's heaps of guys. It's all my mates. I've got a great bunch of mates that we have a few beers sitting in the shed and think things out and go through a lot of stuff. Greg, Aaron, Donna and Keith from NSM. We've got Outlaw Performance, helped us with the tune. We've got Jason from World Trim. We've got Custom Panel and Paint, who's painted it for us. We've Final Drive with the diff. We've got so many people that have been a part of this thing, and my dad especially for doing all the little intricate parts, whereas he likes doing that and I like doing the big bits.
So a bit of a fabricator, was he?
He was actually a bank manager, and we used to call him the Phantom Bracket Maker, because if someone couldn't do it, he'd figure it out.
That's awesome, mate. We'll enjoy the celebrations tonight and have a safe trip back to Perth.
Thank you very much, Telf, mate. I'm going to enjoy this.
Woo!